Speaking of stoned. Peace, love. What's happening?
Got him!
What's happening in America? Speaking of America, America's game, America's passion is on right now.
That was a nice throw.
There are tens. The third quarter is winding down the Pac-12 championship. Oregon has come back to take a lead, but Washington is driving. Penix trying to respond to Nick's.
Watch him drop it in the bucket.
They drew it up, and then Tommy drew it up for me because I couldn't see the yellow lines. And then
That's a good throw.
That's a great throw over the linebacker, over the cover. Hell of a throw there. And the third quarter, 24-20. It is a Donatella Estebano Bruckenstein. We just can't leave it alone, America. Welcome back to IDD. For those of you in the know, I don't disagree. That is the redoubtable one himself, Tom Izzo. The Gigglesmoke is back. Reefer. J-Bone. Gigglesmoke. That's Gigglesmoke.
Alongside Roach Clip.
Gigglesmoke.
Papers, Roach Clip.
Papers,
Puff and Smoke.
Roach Clip, Puff and Smoke. Needs to get an afro. Maybe a pair of these really cool dude sunglasses, man. You gotta look through green.
No, I'm not wearing that bullshit.
Through green. I'm not wearing that bullshit. Fuck that. I'm not gonna look the part. Now I do that.
I already do.
I am
the part.
If you had a roach clip somewhere or something, that would look kind of cool though.
Just hanging over my neck like
right
a
there at the
tag.
ready. It's got a roach at the ready. Anyway, segment 2, our pick segment, Gigglesmoke Guarantee, NFL Week 13. Thomas J. and the highly questionable one are dead even here. Now listen to this, America. This is no joke. We are currently going to week 13. We are 111-65 on the picks. 111-65. Both went
46 games over.
Both went 11-4 this weekend. I mean, look, I'm no Jimmy the Greek, and look, he's not Ace from But I got to tell you,
from Casino.
But I got to tell you, I mean, look,
if the quarterback broke up with his girlfriend, Ace knew. I mean, or Puff and Smoke knew. The Puff and Smoke prediction. Old BS.
But how many weeks is it on Chase Young? He's still upright and running, I see. How many weeks is that bad?
It's over.
It's over.
Okay. It's over. Hey, you missed plenty of Gigglesmoke guarantees at your start.
I missed one.
That's not true. You missed multiple.
I've missed one.
All right. One of them was the Suns over the Knicks. Give me a break.
That counted because what's his name didn't play. Durant didn't play. That made it even.
First of all,
I know, but that made it even better.
The Suns are better than the Knicks.
And it wasn't, but it was in New York.
Who gives a shit?
That does. Wait a minute. If you're the Knicks at home and they don't have Durant, you should beat them. You should.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think you should.
Devin Booker single-handedly just.
Devin Booker is that dude.
All right, Week 13, we both picked the Cowboys.
We did. So we are currently 1-0 going into this week. So.
Why do we always forget on Tuesday to pick the Thursday night game?
I don't know, because we're not used to that. Just not used to that. I think America's used to
So
it.
what's the first Sunday game?
Well, the first one, which, let's get it out of the way. Chargers. Let's just move on. Because honestly, as I said to him, and I don't know if you saw this week, there are rumblings out there in La La Land. This guy, that idiot of idiots, the one who, I mean, the only reason Bill Belichick isn't the biggest idiot is this idiot in the game right now, and this idiot's finally in the hot seat. But Belichick's starting that future Hall of Famer Bailey Zappi. So if
he does have a bright future,
he does in real estate. I
saw a meme with Mac Jones. I saw Mac Jones selling houses this week on Facebook on a meme.
Yeah, his. He's getting up out of there. Where he doesn't.
Let's hear what he says.
Why? We both don't like.
We got to change the picture of this quarterback. He's really good, and at times he's finding it.
Are you playing for wins or tweets? Because
yeah, he's a great guy, right? Jordan does a good job.
I hate this fucking guy. I can't stand.
They're playing for clicks. We're playing for wins. Yeah. There's a difference. Yeah. There's a difference.
That was genius, by the way. I don't know how he thought of that.
You loved it.
Well, I thought Dion went too far with that. So, yeah, Dion, look at karma. Dion loses to a dick like that because of what he said.
Come on, get rid of it. That's a fumble. You better fall on that shit.
Oh,
God damn it, that's out.
Now this guy's falling apart, it seems, after I praised him for 4 months.
Well, he's standing in the pocket of it as if it's not collapsing on him.
I mean, are they saying it's an incomplete pass?
I pray to God they are, even though I don't believe.
Nope, it's their ball. This is the second fluky play that went Oregon's way. Wow,
It wasn't fluky. He's showing no pocket awareness all of a sudden.
Suddenly, he needs to get rid of it and run out of the pocket.
Right, get out of there.
I mean, they only rushed 4. He was trying to throw it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it wasn't. Maybe he let it go.
He was trying to throw it. So he had a guy.
The pocket didn't seem that crowded right there. That could be an incomplete pass.
That could be forward pass. Arms going forward.
And his hand still has the ball.
He's going forward.
The arm might be an empty hand, though.
That's very close.
Because he taps the ball right there.
The arm's going. It's close.
That might be empty hand, yeah.
I don't know. That's very. I honestly don't know.
Letter of the law.
Either way, that's I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, no. It's right there. It can go either way. That's an either way call.
So he drops back to throw.
It's very
defensive
close.
line.
Arm starts to go, but the arm's already started to go forward.
I understand, but it's not past his shoulder, and then it's empty past his shoulder. Let's see what they say. Oh, no, they're just fucking looking at it? Oh, no, they're coming back.
We're going to turn this up.
Everything at stake after making this call. Quarterback's arm was moving forward. Results of the play.
Yes! Come on, Michael.
That's Gigglesmoke.
Come on, Michael.
Gigglesmoke.
You called it.
If the arm's going forward, he has to lose the ball before the arm starts going forward.
Actually, you said you could see it go either way.
You see the arm? Yeah,
not a guarantee.
No,
get the fuck out of here.
But I personally thought it was incomplete pass.
No,
I'm on record. Right. Anyway, thank God.
All right, come on, Washington.
Well, we're supposed to have some impartiality. That's not the fucking one. This guy's an asshole.
Why are we supposed to have impartiality?
These green glasses are for the Celtics, not for the Oregon Ducks. Let's get that straight.
We have never been impartial about anything.
We've been very biased. Disgustingly biased.
Truth is, everybody's biased, no matter how objective
every fan is
they
biased.
try to be.
Let's
go.
That was a heck of a run there.
It was. I thought he was getting nothing.
This guy goes out on a toss sweep. He sees nothing, waits a little bit, gives his line a chance to run, and then darts through.
This is D. Johnson.
D. Johnson for 7 yards.
His
guy who tripped over his feet.
His first name, Richard?
Big Dick? Dick Johnson?
No, but Dick Johnson would be kind of funny.
Dick Johnson?
Because they both mean...
Dick Johnson?
They both
like
mean
Randy
Dick.
Johnson. Remember the pitcher? Randy Johnson. You ever see those Johnson ones with the Big Johnson?
Yeah.
Where he's he had a driver? Yeah. That dude, the Big Johnson?
But Dick Johnson's funny because Johnson and Dick both mean Dick.
It is funny. I'm saying Randy Johnson's funny.
Randy Johnson.
A Randy Johnson? You have a Randy Johnson? Don't we all have a Randy Johnson?
Okay, give him a block. Go down.
Oh, Jesus. He took a hit.
He got hit hard.
He got hit.
Right in the back.
And he's down. The guy who made the hit, I think, is the one.
That was a big collision. Penix got up.
I think that guy used his head.
Let's see what happens.
He's up there.
Right.
Oh, no. He just... Who went down?
Who went down? That's a collision. So who went down? I don't know. I don't think it's the guy who laid the hit. Actually.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
it. Anyway, we'll bring you up there.
Can I use the restroom real quick?
I know. This break brought to you by The Source.
It really is.
The Source.
I think this acts quicker than Dr. Pepper.
But it's better for you.
I did it in between segments I went. I promise. I apologize.
Anyway, as he's doing that, I'm going to set you up for the pick segment here. And the Gigglesmoke guarantee, which, by the way, I should pick that. The Gigglesmoke guarantee. I got to go out on a bit of a limb. I'm on a roll. I'm like 8-1 on this, or 7-1, I believe. On the Gigglesmoke guarantee. If we look at college football, we should do that. 9 conference or 8 conference championships tomorrow, whatever the hell it is. Let's take a look at those, and we'll pick one of those Jim dandies. The schedule tomorrow. Wow. A lot of good games. You got Oklahoma State, Texas for the Big 12. What do you call it? Whatever that conference is. That one. Then you've got Miami of Ohio at Toledo, Boise State at UNLV, number 1 Georgia, number 8 Alabama. That's a big one. SMU at number 22, Tulane, Appalachian State, Troy. Number 2, Michigan. At number 16, Iowa. And then the nightcap is Louisville, Florida State for the ACC. So,
Gooeyville.
The Gigglesmoke guarantee.
You going college?
I'm going to pick the one. Why not? This is a college championship weekend. Okay. I should go in there somewhere. But I got to pick one that's a tosser. Not the.
How about the Louisville, Florida State game? Pick that one.
No, Florida State's missing that guy. Louisville.
That's an easy one.
That's an easy one. They're not going to be. I'm trying to be fair here. Look, the Georgia Alabama is an obvious one.
All right, pick that one.
And Oklahoma State Texas is a good one too.
Come on, pick the other one because I know more about those two teams.
Georgia's going to win that game. And I'll tell you why Georgia's going to win that game. Because they are sick and tired of hearing this. Well, what if Alabama wins? Does Alabama and Texas go? It's like Georgia's like, hey. Hello?
We ain't going to lose.
We haven't lost a game in almost 3 calendar years. And we've run dogies over the end zone on Bama's ass in 2 of them. What the hell you look? 3 of them, I'm not mistaken. So what the fuck? We're the big dog here. They're a bunch of. He's a puppy and all, but they're the big dog here. I'll tell you right now. Georgia is the one that's not saying. Georgia's not saying anything. It's everybody else yapping in the committee and all these years. Hey, how about this? What if Georgia just goes in there and boat races them?
4 Eastern.
Yeah. We'll be watching. You be back by 4 o'clock?
I think so.
We gotta watch that game tomorrow. So I'm gonna go with the defending Georgia, because they're the one that no one is. Everyone's ignoring the obvious. Georgia is still there and hasn't lost, and they seem to play better.
Is it first and goal for Penix?
It is first and goal here. We are So that's.
Did I miss something?
No. They Another run play. He ran him over.
He's running hard.
He ran him over.
Dude, Johnson is a monster.
D for Dozier. Dozier Johnson. Dozier. First name Bull.
Character in The Matrix.
Yeah. It's like those guys that they have their first name as initial. It's B. Ooh. Dozier Johnson.
He could have kept going if he wasn't tripping.
B. D. Johnson. Bull Dozier Johnson. He ran this dude over. Dude hit him hard. He just ran him over. It's like, no, I don't think so. Anyway, it is second and goal from the 2 here. Washington trying to go back. Dylan Johnson. I like Dozier better.
Oh, God, they're running up the middle. Shit.
Second effort.
Is that Dozier again?
No, that was the quarterback. Maybe it was Dozier.
It was
number
7.
Yeah, 7. He got hit initially behind the line and kept going. It was a direct snap. That's why. So he gets popped and runs that guy over. Just keeps going. Dozier. It's not Dylan.
As the
Dozier.
coach would say now, he's standing on his business.
He is, dude. Third and goal here from the 2. It is every bit of a Donatella Estefano Bruckenstein.
Donisha.
Delistia? What?
Donesta. Come on, Penix. Why would you go Wildcat and take Penix off the field at the end?
I would have the ball in his hand right now for a naked boot.
They're running right over
naked
there.
Boot. Oh! Yes! Dozier.
Bang!
Dogie's over the end zone, and the trail ran right over the Duck's ass.
That wasn't Dozier. Oh, that was
Dozier. That was Dozier. We're going right between
him the bull.
There. Yeah.
Give him the horns with the doze.
We're running Dogies to the end zone. The trail runs right over your Duck's ass. Boom. This goes right into the teeth of this defense. And they got this right. Yeah.
And the receivers were getting in on the ball.
Everybody was hitting everybody. Look at that. Yeah, Washington's gone back ahead here. We got a 12-20. This is a hell of a game.
We got the whole fourth quarter.
This is a hell of a game.
Pour me a drink, damn it.
There's going to be a drink in this segment, I have a feeling.
All right.
Chargers
beat the Pats. There's no reason to discuss it.
Bailey Zappi guarantees a loss. We are in tank mode.
Dude, either one of them.
By the way,
Jones guarantees a loss.
I'm on the record as saying no, they're not. By the way, if Juju Smith caught that ball, they don't lose that game.
Which one?
The one that went through Juju's hands against the Commanders?
I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about in general. Right now, either one of them, they're losing. I'd
still stay with Mac Jones. Because Bailey Zappi's, first of all, if you're going to draft a quarterback, Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi ain't going to be there next year anyway. You're not going to trade his ass. Nobody wants him. He's a loser. Forget it.
Have you seen Bill in his press conferences this week?
No, I'm done watching him. Nothing.
He walks up to the mic and goes, "Top of the morning to you."
Colts Titans. I'm going with the Colts. It's in Tennessee. They're on their last gasp. I don't
hate them.
Yeah, I
don't hate them. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, well, Tannehill's out, but I mean, the thing is, like, they're just on their last legs. They're on fumes.
Who did they beat last week? Was it fucking Panthers or somebody?
Yeah, it was the Panthers. Derrick Henry ran all over them, but he's still Derrick Henry. Look, I mean, the Colts are 6-5. They're not great. They're good, but they're not great.
See, and Minshew is such a good backup.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Pats had Minshew, or if
I don't know. It wouldn't matter. The QB doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm sorry. No. Imagine if the Browns had Minshew.
Yeah.
Or if, I mean, Minnesota's done well with Dobbs. If the Jets had Minshew. He's not great. And he's going to make
the Jets have some legit weapons, though.
Right.
Like that dude, that receiver, what's his name?
Legit Wilson.
Yeah, that dude is a he's a legit.
And Breece Hall's
a
game changer.
They've got two legit ones out there. Yeah. So, I mean, that there.
But their line isn't
Their line is not much better, than all of the Patriots, but that's why Rodgers got it. But
Colts.
Anyway, yeah, Colts in that one. Hold on, what happened to my phone? Oh, there we go. Lions at the Saints. Lions got embarrassed.
Yeah, go Lions.
I go with the Lions on this one. They got to regroup.
Saints got embarrassed too.
Yeah, but the Saints are 5-6, and as long as that dickhead's playing quarterback, I don't believe in him.
Derek Carr.
He's a fucking moron.
That's disappointing.
He's a moron.
I thought he was better.
He's a moron. I'm convinced after last week. He did something. I remember Tom Brady saying this, and he did exactly what Tom Brady would never do. He literally threw this guy into an injury. He threw him into Brady. We're just talking about. Yeah, he threw him into a place where he was. Yeah, and I'm just like, he did it more than he got nailed. And I'm just like, you know what? And it's not the first time he's done it, but I'm just like, this time it caught up with him.
Is Olave playing this weekend?
I don't know.
Or is he still in the protocol?
Questionable. I don't know. I don't think he's gone. Anyway, we both got the Saints on that one.
No, Lions.
I mean, Lions on that one. Next one, Falcons, Jets. Falcons. Cardinals at the Steelers. Steelers, by the way, broke the longest active streak in the NFL for most games where the offense fails to get 400 yards. They just broke it last week with the new coordinator first week. I think they'll be better this week. The Cardinals are playing for the number one pick at this point. They're done. So Steelers win that game.
The only thing about the Cardinals is Kyler Murray's playing. And he's not playing for the first pick in the draft. He is trying to.
I would be that because that could be Marvin Harrison Jr.
I know, but he's trying to work himself back into playing quarterback again.
They're not going into Pittsburgh and winning.
I know. I'm just talking about the game, so that it's not just a and then we move on.
But it is a and then we move on.
I think Kyler Murray gives them a shot, but the Steelers are another team that just like they win in the shittiest ways, but they win. So they'll probably that's probably going to be a shit win too. But
I'm just saying, last week they were over 400 yards on offense. The first time they've done that in over 2 years.
Who'd they play?
I don't remember. It was Cleveland.
Oh, they played Cleveland last week?
Yeah, because they didn't.
Was it Cincy?
No, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
So Cincy still has a good defense. So I mean, but they put up over 400 yards. I hate this fucking guy.
They have Browning though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one, Dolphins at Commanders. Dolphins. Now this one.
A lot of shit games.
Broncos at the Texans. This is not a shit game.
Very good. You know who I'm going with.
We know you're going with.
But I would, even if I wasn't hating on Sean Payton this week, I'd still pick
No, I think
Texans.
the Texans lost at home to Jacksonville last week. I don't think they're going to lose 2 in a row.
No.
That's why I'm picking them. They're not. There's no way they're dropping 2. And by the way, they know the Broncos can beat them if they fuck up because Denver has made a hell of a comeback. So I'm not a fan of Sean Payton either, but the coaching job he's done since that 1-5 start has been awesome, whether you like him or not. And Russell Wilson is quietly having a very good year. So
the thing I question about Denver is like that game against Minnesota.
Yeah,
they barely won that game. Mm-hmm. So I feel like going up against the Texans, that's a legit offense right there with the Texans.
Yeah.
So I don't see the Broncos winning that game.
Next one, Panthers, who have the number 1 pick. Actually, it's Chicago. At Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins this game. Browns at the Rams. Now, this one is interesting. The Rams are back in the playoff race. It's in L.A. I'm going with the Rams.
Dude, the Browns don't have a quarterback.
They have a quarterback. But they do have a defense.
Do you see they might be starting Flacco? If they start Flacco,
they are starting.
He's going to throw 4 picks.
They are starting.
Yeah, then they're done. They're not even close.
So, which leads to the big one.
Philly.
San Fran at Philly. Now, everyone has been all over this all week, and with good reason. Because I think everybody kind of thinks that those 2 and the Ravens are the 3 best teams in the NFL right now. I think that's fair to say. I don't think I get too much of a pushback on that. Especially since Philly went into KC and won. So KC's not a top 3 team right now. They've lost at home to Detroit and Philly. They're not a top 3 team in this league right now. Patrick Mahomes be damned. Okay, but the bottom line is it's San Fran, Philly, and the Ravens in some particular order. This is a litmus test game. San Fran is a 3-point favorite, which, by the way, little history for you, is the first time a 10-1 team has been an underdog at home against a team with not the same record.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think that San Francisco is going to win this game convincingly because they're still pissed about last year when they knocked their quarterback out and boat raced them. And by the way, San Fran has nothing to do with that line. That is the bettors in Vegas. And they're saying that because, and we talked about this off air, common opponents for you guys back in Philly. Philly barely beat Dallas at home. A lot of people thought Dallas should have won that game. You picked Dallas to win that game. Okay? And you weren't.
Well, remember, Dak stepped out on 2-point conversion. The final play of the game, CD caught the ball at the 2-yard line. I mean, it was skin of their teeth.
Yep, I'm saying Philly escaped.
Philly's escaped a lot of games.
Philly has been down multiple scores at halftime of the last 4 games. They've won all 4 of them. None of those teams.
Yes!
None of those teams have the offense of the 49ers. The Niners are healthy. Trent Williams, is that his name? Trent the best.
For the Niners, yeah.
Best lineman.
He's a game changer.
He's a game changer. Debo is healthy. They've got too many weapons. Philadelphia's secondary has been thrown on all season, beginning with Mac Jones and a shitty offensive passing core. Okay, they threw for 303 touchdowns. What can these guys do to them? Okay, yeah. I'm telling you right now, San Fran in this one, and I don't think it's close.
See, here's my thing. I think I'm falling in love with Jalen Hurts a little bit too much.
He's been great.
I know, but I think it's like I want to pick the Eagles just because
of him,
the poise that he shows in those moments.
Absolutely.
But when you break it down like that, you talk about the offensive weapons and Philly's secondary. That is just Swiss cheese on a daily basis.
Yeah, everybody throws on them. Everybody has thrown on them.
Right, and the Commanders did it twice. And
that
it's
ain't
just
San
like
Fran. That ain't San Fran.
No, it's not.
No.
So
and the Niners have an axe to grind because they know that if they win this game in Philly, they're in Philly's head.
That's not true.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be.
So here's my thing. Philly's offensive line to me is the best part of that team. And I love their toughness. And if there's one offensive line that can shut San Francisco out, it's that one.
Ain't gonna happen.
I think that could happen.
I think San Fran's front 7, which by the way is 5 first-round draft picks, is gonna play like it on Sunday because they know.
Now they got Trace Young.
And they added the guy who's supposed to be on broken leg. Was broken leg? You said? Yeah, broken leg.
You never know. This could be the one.
This could be the week.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
All right. I say all that to say
I'm still picking the 49ers.
If I was an Eagles fan, though, I'd feel fine.
Yeah,
I feel like.
We haven't disagreed on a pick yet. We only got 2 left. All right, which is fine. KC at the Packers.
Well, if you pick the Packers, I'll disagree.
Packers found themselves in the nick of time. They saved their season. KC did play very well on the road last week against the Raiders, but the Raiders aren't Green Bay.
Well, they didn't play very well.
They put up 31 points. Held them to 17.
They spotted them 14.
And then they scored 3 points the rest of the game.
But
I'd say they woke up.
But yeah, no doubt. But I think that's good for them that they sleptwalked in that opener because it kind of it says, all right, don't stop bullshitting and go out and win games. Green Bay's
better than
I would be surprised if Green Bay played as well as they did last week again because they looked really good. They were super efficient.
They've got a lot of
defense
weapons.
Played well.
That was in Detroit, who beat Kansas City. In Kansas City, I might add. Mm-hmm. They went into Detroit and outplayed them.
Detroit overlooked them, without a doubt.
Detroit's 8-3. I don't care who they overlooked. They're still 8-3.
So?
Well, did KC overlook Detroit?
No. I'm not talking about that.
Well, they're playing the team that Detroit beat. And they beat Detroit. I'm just trying to issue a pattern here.
It's so rare that everything works out like that. Like look at what the Commanders did to the Eagles. Last year, the Commanders beat the Eagles. It didn't mean shit.
Every team has a team in their division that gives them fits.
That's what I'm saying.
Every team has a team.
So I don't know that
that's not that far-fetched. That happens all the time.
So that's why I think it's tough to just look at a game and go common opponent, boom.
No, I'm just saying that
Are you picking the Packers?
I think the Packers are going to win this game.
Okay.
I'm going with them because they are at home. I think they have more weapons on offense than the Chiefs can handle, and they've rediscovered them.
I think you're getting cute again.
Not getting cute.
You see, he got back into this thing. He caught me.
If I lose
He
the game,
ran
I'm
me
one
down.
game back.
He
I
ran
don't
me
think it's
down.
getting cute.
He ran me down.
Ran him down. Actually, you
And
tripped. You tripped and fell.
Dude, I'm still 40 fucking games over. I've been doing fine.
You're doing fine.
You had a couple of hot weeks because I got cute.
Oh, now I'm getting cute.
You're getting cute. This is what. Remember when you picked the Commanders to beat the Bills? That was being cute.
By the way, if they didn't have 5 turnovers in the Bills' red zone, they would have beaten them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
if they had lost by 30.
No, they got because they moved the ball at will. They had over 450 yards of offense against them, but they kept turning the ball over.
Well, that's part of who they are.
They're like, "Hey, Josh, hold my beer."
You can't remove the worst part about a team and go,
But if
well,
you-
if they
if
didn't
you-
do what they always
But
do.
if you
they-
outgain a team in yardage, it means you outplayed them.
Dude, that's what they do. Sam Howell's leading the fucking league in passing.
The Bills,
but he turns the ball over all the
Bills
time.
lost to the Jets. They had like 150 yards more offense, but they had 4 turnovers by a lot. They outplayed them, but they didn't take care of the ball. It's one thing. They didn't take care of the ball against Buffalo. We went from a game they could have 5 times in the red. Come on, inside the 25.
You were being cute. Let's just leave it.
I'm not being cute. I think the Packers can win this game.
Right now, I see what you're
And
saying.
unlike you, I'm going to put on my nuts on the table. I'm going to pick a different game because the easy
Fuck
pick.
you.
By the way, the easy pick
I
here.
always pick different
the,
games.
The easy pick here is the Chiefs.
I know that. It's the smart pick.
No, it's the easy pick.
It's the smart pick.
It's the easy
The
pick.
Chiefs are much better than the Packers. You
It's
know
the
it.
easy
Not
pick.
the easy pick.
But teams lose to
The
inferior
smart
teams
pick.
all the time because why? One of 2 things happen that you'd overlook.
All right, what's the last game?
Bengals.
Now that I know I'm going to gain a game on you.
Bengals Jaguars.
Come on, Michael. Don't get hurt.
Bengals Jaguars.
Oh, God, that's stupid.
What happened?
It's the Jags. I mean, because
Yeah.
you got Browning
Yeah.
at quarterback. Like, how many teams are playing a fucking backup quarterback?
I
Getting annoying.
believe there are.
Can we just bubble wrap them?
The Jets, obviously.
There should be no sacks anymore.
The Bengals, the Jets, the Patriots.
The
Was it-
Giants.
The Giants. They're not playing. The Giants are on a bye.
Right, but I mean,
Yeah, they
we're
would
just
be.
talking
Yeah,
about.
in general, yeah.
And a lot of them are on their third. The Vikings.
Browns. We said the Browns?
Yeah, the Vikings.
Vikings.
The
They're-
Titans. But that's because of performance.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Get rid of it.
Colts.
Oh,
Dude, what a
yes,
fucking
he's moving
strike.
It. He's moving it.
Yeah. He's starting to find his
This
game.
receiver's good.
He's got a good receiver.
Yeah.
The kid Onse, he's a number 1 pick, they're saying. He's filthy. He's had 8 100-yard games this year in the Pac-10.
Nice.
8. That's
That's
filthy.
Watch him come across here.
Yeah.
And then again off his back foot. He's got to stop that.
It's
gonna
amazing
come-
how strong his arm is.
Yeah,
He's
but
got to
I-
fix his mechanics.
In the NFL, if he's always throwing off his back foot,
No,
he's
he
gonna
won't
be
get away with
getting
that.
picked.
His arm is strong, but not that strong.
Ooh, that was a good throw
Yeah, it
though.
was. No, he's got a zip. I'm telling you, this dude's got a zip on this fucking thing. You said it yourself.
I know.
That back shoulder.
When he pulls
Dude,
it,
remember that back shoulder throw in the rain he threw against
Yeah.
that Oregon State?
Yes.
That was fucking ridiculous.
That was fucking.
I mean,
really,
that was an NFL arm.
Oof.
And by the way, he hasn't had this guy since week 2. He's a slot receiver.
What's that, guys?
I forget, but he was supposed to be his best receiver, and he lines up in the slot. He was hurt since week 2. This is his second game back. He played 1 game
What
last
year
week.
is Penix?
He's a junior.
So would he come
He
out?
can come out this year. I think he's going to come out. And I hope the Patriots draft him because to me, he's the guy.
He looks like
If
it.
you're going to go quarterback, he's the guy.
Especially if he punches it in right here and
If he-
sends
I'm
Bo
just
Nix
saying, I'm
packing.
just saying, he's been in big game after big
Every
game
fucking
week.
week.
The Pac-10 is loaded this year. Pac-10's better than the SEC. I don't care what you tell me. You can talk about Georgia and Alabama all you want, but Florida State beat LSU, who's the 3rd best team in that conference. Yeah, this kid again.
Nice play.
I'm saying this kid is good. He's shifty. This kid's going to get drafted too.
Yeah.
This kid can play. So anyway, that's our pick segment. Gigglesmoke guarantee. Georgia bum blast Alabama because everybody's been chirping all week about what if Alabama wins? Do Texas? Everybody's just missing Georgia.
Is it Chip or Brian that's coaching LSU? It's Brian, isn't it?
I think it's Brian. I think you're right.
That kind
I
of.
think Chip Kelly's at UCLA.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think it's Chip is at UCLA and Brian's at because he left Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a Kelly coach, I want to root against him. So that's good. Even though I'm half Irish. Brian Kelly is at LSU.
Oh, there it is.
Man, this guy's
Dozier.
Dude,
Dozier.
Once you trip him, he stumbles
still
6
goes
yards.
forward.
He stumbles for 6
It's a
yards.
Dozier. Dozier Johnson. We have nicknamed him Dozier.
All right, Washington's an easy team.
We're going to be
like.
his agent. We're going to get him drafted.
They're an easy team.
I'm
to
telling
like.
you, I love.
Dude, he's
I
gonna
love
get
them.
himself drafted.
We're going to be his Pope. We're going to be his fan club.
Yeah. Hey, mind if we coattail it?
What's that? It's your new nickname, Dozier. D is for Dozier. Look at that
still
shit. He
rolling
got hit
over that
twice.
guy.
He kept going. Kid is Dozier.
Give it to Bull.
I'm telling you, they are NFL big. Them, Michigan, and Georgia are NFL, and Alabama to a lesser extent. They're NFL lines. Yeah, this is
You got to run left.
Let's see what they do here. He's got his guy. That's his guy. Too far. That was not catchable. Not catchable. Gotta get a touchdown.
They could have run in from there, I feel like.
I just give it to Dozier.
Yeah.
They haven't stopped him.
3rd and 1. I think this is
4 down.
4 down.
Yeah, you go for the throw.
You can get a yard and 2 downs.
You
I'm
go
sorry.
with the
Just
guy
run
like
it
Dozier.
back
You
to
can
back.
you can get it like right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Offensive line, do your job, and this guy gets
seriously. Just say we're better than you, like Michigan
Right.
did to fucking Penn State when they boat raced them.
Hey, and put it this way, Washington. They're playing for clicks. You're playing for wins. There's a difference. Yeah. Come on, Dozier.
Dozier.
He got it.
Dozier.
He got it.
Won't go down without a fight. Dozier, first and goal. And they can run the clock. There's 4:11 to go. This is poetry
They're
right
playing
here.
for wins.
Yeah, we're playing for a playoff. We're playing for a national title. Dozier. Just going forward. Boom, 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 boom. This is what we call Mac Mouth.
Smash mouth
I'm going to
football.
smack you in the mouth.
Smash mouth football.
Smash mouth. Smash mouth. This is Smash Mouth. Ian loves it. Ian loves Smash Mouth football. Clock killing Corey Dillon back in the day. That was Smash Mouth. This is
Should we
Smash
stop it, come back? We'll do 2 cents with Tommy as we're watching the end of this.
Mouth. We can watch the end of this, turn to the Phoenix-Denver game and do 2 cents with Tommy, which I would love
Well,
to.
I mean, might as well just stop it and start 2 cents.
And pour a drink.
What are we doing here?
What is that?
End around a fucking receiver? You got Bulldozer Johnson in the backfield.
How many times do we watch a team overthink this?
And that is a play call.
You got a guy.
Johnson's not even in the fucking game. Oh, no, he's hiking the ball. You got a great quarterback.
He should have cut up there.
You have a great running
The
back.
problem is he had the hole. He went further up. That would have been a touchdown if he took the first cut.
Right.
He went too far.
If it had been Bulldozer, he would have hit the line.
Bulldozer
He
wouldn't have made it because you would have
Would've
blown it
bam.
over your ass.
But I don't get taking Penix out to run Wildcat right there.
Penix is back in now on 2nd and goal.
Now you run it in their ass.
Naked boot. Throw it away.
What are we doing?
He was rolling out to one of those two.
Run the fucking ball. 4 times in a row you run the ball, you're in. Am I wrong?
Nope.
Now you're stopping the clock.
Not with a guy like Dozier. If I got Dozier, I'm like, hey, Dozier, 4 more plays to victory and you're resting for the next month.
Exactly.
Like, just give me 4 plays right here. 4
Instead,
runs.
you stop the clock.
4 of
for
the
no
hardest
reason.
runs of your life, and we go and sizzler. We go
go
and
and
sizzler. We go and sizzler. But no, we got to get cute. Dozier with a shovel pass, nothing. Penix with a rollout to
Dude,
nobody's
we need
looking.
to stop and go for 2 cents because I can't be up too late. I got to wake my ass up early.
I'm going to stop and go for 2. All right, hold on.
Again, they're not
They
right.
got, oh, that was a nice call, though. Nice call there.
Beautiful play.
2:44 to go.
And there, just as he has the laser, he also has
The touch.
The touch.
The touch. That's hopefully the Pats' next quarterback. Please, Robert Kraft. We'll be back segment 3. 2 cents with Tommy. Flipping over to the NBA game there for our final segment. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna make a drink.
Yes.
I'll make a drink. We have to make a drink. Because it's been a good night. It's been a good
Yes.
night. Knicks win, Celtics win. Fucking the Ducks got slapped again.
Yes.
10-point favorites, by the way, the Ducks. 10-point favorites.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. That's some disrespectful
10-point
shit.
favorites.
To a team that beat you?
Dude, they
team
were
that already
just-
beat you?
That had to be just trying to get money on one
Team
side
that
or the
already
other.
beat you. Give me a break. How are you a 10-point favorite when you lost to that team? I don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Anyway,
and Washington hasn't been playing poorly.
Washington's been playing heavyweight fight after heavyweight fight every single week. They've taken no weeks off. They haven't played a cupcake in 7 weeks. 7 weeks they've had a cupcake. Anyway, they passed to the tight end. They're up 10. It's looking good, America. We're going to get a nice frosty, delicious beverage, and we'll be right back. Segment 3, 2 cents with Tommy on the top.
Tommy, 2 cents.